Actually, where's the Holy War gonna fly? Is it ever gonna fly?
What Holy War?
League.
League War.
It takes a while.
I thought it was like normally early 1500s.
Fire at some point. I think the Empire might need a certain. Might need. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it's very slow. I think it depends on things like the counter reformation and things like that.
They did a very good job making the AI stubborn in this, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, you want to annex Anjou? Oh, you have to invade all of Italy as well, Manchester.
Got natives rising up so often. Like they never used to do. Maybe it's because they actually
You have
are
to-
really ferocious in
You
the
have to
Caribbean.
pick your policy. You can do the one where they don't rise up at all.
I
but
picked
you
native repression.
colonize very slow. Yeah, if you pick that one, you have to either garrison and keep the maintenance up, or you have to just kill them.
I always kill them.
Fastest
mean,
way
just
is
kill them?
fastest
How do you
way
just kill
is
them?
to suppress and kill them.
Land an army and then click on the attack natives, and then you're gone. And you
I
can
didn't
move
even
on.
know there was an attack native button.
Yeah, you need to land an army there, and then you can click on it. It costs some military power, like it depends on the size. There are some provinces where it's not really worth it.
My King Diamond is like 2 years old.
Like there are some provinces in Indonesia where it costs like 100 military power or something.
Oh,
Quite a
okay.
lot. Oh, it's not even me lagging this time.
Jeez, I mean,
Insanely pleasantly
I
surprised.
understand I haven't occupied any forts, but I've occupied half of Italy. Surely he would white peace me now.
That would be far too easy.
Intuitive, even, is what it would be. Instead, the AI is programmed like, nope, fight to the death. Papal state must burn for Anjou to be annexed.
Yeah.
It's like, I want to see my entire society fucking destroyed. It's like, come on, man, just white peace me. It's cool. Just don't relax. Don't worry about it. Pope's like, nope. You invade and burn my cities to the ground, motherfucker. And I can't wipe his army because of the fort rules. I know, I do complain about this game a lot, but I'm not wrong. I'm really not. And it's like, I want to get something out of it because I wasted all this time and all these lives, but there's nothing I can even get from it. Will give me money. I'll get a bit of money from it. Okay. War reparations. Very well. Very well, Pope. I think it's also ironic all the war subsidies he paid to Anjou to resist me, I've now taken in like the peace deal. It's like, why wouldn't even do it? Like, what was the point of that?
suppose we can give you that, Sid.
Hey.
The first nice movie is the Caribbean flag. Oh shit. Sweden went for independence day, we feel like joining in.
Oh. Oh, I was gonna annex Trebizond, but Lithuania is protecting them, and I just can't be bothered to beat them up right now.
Oh, what a bore. Oh.
It's like, oh, I gotta keep annexing fucking Tabaristan. I don't even know where that is, but it's somewhere in Asia. It's on the other side of the world. My fucking 445 Emperor. Goodness. More ideas than any of the other human players in the game.
Yeah, the
Dave as well.
Dave has 17 ideas, okay.
I've got what ideas?
The rest of us, though. 17.
Well, yeah, because I haven't been screwed by RNG this game, which is quite nice for once.
the Ottomans has a
Okay,
ridiculously
635.
OP ruling, like, what's it called? Government type.
Sweden doesn't have a fucking army. To come for freedom without an army. Seriously.
Hey. Now's the time, guys. Let's march.
They're relying on their glorious allies to carry them to victory. Obviously.
Against Lithuania and Denmark while I'm trying to colonise everywhere.
I mean, obviously.
Of course he's doing that. Of course he's doing that. It's fucking AI, isn't it? Out of curiosity, what tech do Red Bull Army get?
Yours. They always have to take off the nation that spawns them.
Can we get on speed 2, please?
Oh, Britain's weak. It's time to strike. I'm kidding. I'm just.
Britain's got far too much to micromanage, that's when Britain looks weak.
I'm kidding. Not asking anyone to attack Britain. That wouldn't be cool. Come on, you useless colonial shit! Start colonizing. We're just sitting here poking New Castile with a stick. Come on, colonize.
I don't think they do it. You have to do it on your own.
They do.
Useless
Eventually.
shit. Useless.
The fucking rebel spawned a 4-shot general. I can't beat him. It's fucking ridiculous. I mean, my army's all busy elsewhere at the moment.
You just have to play the game well, dude. What's the problem? I get like an event, and it's just like, hey, do you want your burghers to hate you for 20 years, or do you want the nobles and clergy to hate you for 20 years? I'm like,
Decisions of a monarch.
That's a tough one, game. Thank you for asking me though, instead of just automatically screwing me.
Oh, I tell a lie, Sweden does have an army, just while they're occupying all of Sweden, it is trying to siege Lithuania down. It's AI. Of course, bloody Bremen's got a 333 general as well. Better than anything I've spawned the entire game. So you fight the rebel army and through 4 consecutive ones.
Just get good.
It's going so well. These like rebels probably kill like 20 or 30k manpower or something ridiculous.
Alright, that's gonna be a printing press soon, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Poor Hungary. Tech map mode. Bastion of communism in Europe.
Communism. Don't you know that communism is the most advanced government form?
Maybe in Civilization 2.
Civ 4 as well.
Fucking pinko liberals getting into our video games.
I mean, you might be right. Like, we don't know. I just called
It's
it
just-
a bit
Oh,
early.
3 East, great. Okay, that makes things easier.
Communism is so advanced we don't have the tech to make it work yet.
We just need to wait for that fully automated gay space communism. It's such a stupid system. It's like, hey, do you guys not want to own anything? Hey.
Yeah. Well, I think the idea that like workers are part owners of the means of production, I think that's like correct though. And I think that he was definitely spot on about like the problems of capitalism and like if you just leave it unfettered, how it like just fucks people. I think he was correct
Mhm.
about that as well. But yeah, if like taking out the profit motive from society and humanity or a country, human nature, I think that just is a disaster. That doesn't like you have to give people a reason to live, to do stuff. Need some level of inequality, but I don't know. He was right about a lot of stuff, but I don't know. Not bad for the 1800s. Did you know that he never worked? Interestingly enough,
I know, he never worked a day in his life.
he was supported his entire life. And then Engels was actually a factory owner.
Mm-hmm.
So there you
That
go.
makes sense though. I mean, he was like, I'm having a pretty good life here. You guys, you shouldn't be working. You also need a good life.
Yeah, dude, why don't
Like
we all
me.
just stop working, LaMayo?
Brilliant.
It's like, wait a minute, nobody works. Hold on a second here.
It's like,
You
no,
can go back
nobody,
up to speed 3, by the way.
nobody has to work. We just stay at home and get stuff off your rich friends.
Yeah. And that's my dream, personally.
I mean, I think what would be interesting is what you call it. What do you call it? Syndicalism, right? Where like a kind of corporatism where everyone is organized into sort of state unions.
I think that, like, and this is like our big failing, like right now. And I'm optimistic. Like, I'm hoping that we will get better. Like, you have to have it so that the workers are also part owners in the businesses. Like, I think in Germany they have a much better system there than in the Anglosphere, where like the workers like are part decision makers along with like management. And then I think you're good, like pretty much. And then just guarantee healthcare. That's a big, failing here in the U.S. Like if you lose your job, now you don't have healthcare, or you have to, buy it like as a separate thing, which will bankrupt you. 'Cause it's a broken system. Progressive tax, and I don't know. That's most of the stuff is settled there.
Manchester's such a communist.
In America, I am. Those are all communist beliefs.
I don't understand why America's political system is so far to the right. Like, it makes no sense.
Maybe we're just too far to the left.
Like, if you go back to the 60s, like, America was pretty left-wing. Like, it was very far to the left in, like, the 1960s. I don't know, like, just the pendulum swings, I guess.
In like the early 20th century, America was the most like socialist nation on earth, I think. Like the 1910, 1920s.
You know when you're sending a light ship on a protect trade mission, right? And it gives you like a profit estimate, you're sending it off. Is that accurate or is that bullshit?
No, it's bullshit.
Ah, okay. Because it's been like telling me like, oh no, you shouldn't protect trade in Seville. You should send it to fucking Genoa. You know.
I mean, sometimes it's close, but it's like it doesn't take into account like trade moving and other nations sending trade in your direction and things like that.
Holy shit, I beat the rebels. I'd send 30k to do it though.
I'm all like, oh, I've got some pretty good tiles now. Just click on the ledger for a minute here. Oh, Shogul only has 3 times my development. And like 4 times my income. It's fine.
Manchester's sitting in a burning room going, this is fine.
Yeah, I'm
Everything's
like
okay.
the dog in the comic.
Yeah.
One of the like issues with the Ottomans at this point is that the Ottomans has a lot of trade goods that are really good and that you can like build manufacturers at Tech 11, and the Ottomans are rich enough to build manufacturers right away.
I'm just confused how I'm like the only one who like is concerned about what's happening with you.
Well, the rest have given up.
I mean, I would be concerned, but I'm more concerned about the upcoming bankruptcy that's going to happen to me.
Why are you going bankrupt?
Because people are constantly
that
going.
doesn't seem very smart.
People are constantly going to me, hey, I'm going to colonize the Caribbean now because nothing's happening there, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I better get these colonies out then.
You have to like you can go over by like 2. Is it 2 colonies? You can go over like the colony limit, but like each one it like doubles the cost. Is that what you're doing? Is that why it's costing so much?
Yeah. Also.
And like
also
eventually you reach a threshold where you're good, but I like how you've named your colony.
Sorry, Wazz, I need to
Cocaine.
rival your only available person.
Cocaine-ia, hey.
I don't think cocaine is from that part of South America.
Well, it's colonial Colombia, so it's going to be. It's going to
from,
be over.
It's a bit to the west is where the cocaine is gotten from.
Ah, well, it's going to spread over there eventually. That's just that's a dry run.
So hold on. So how much money do you owe, Sid?
I owe 2,687 ducats.
He knows you're the weak one. You're the one who's not going to join the coalition against him later. This is what he's doing. This is all part of his plan.
It's not so bad actually. So I went through the Pope and he went, hey, this is cool, this is okay, you can keep borrowing money. And I was like, oh, thank you, Your Holiness.
No, we're not into that up here. No. We've given up the color yellow.
The Ottomans are taking the Spanish debt.
Hey.
Will this preserve the single currency? Time will tell. Suddenly Dave exits the political union.
Hey, I only know 900 ducats now. Amazing.
What if that was the game? Like, they should make a game of that. That would be fucking hysterical. Like,
Are you sure this is going to lend towards my fiscal responsibility, though, Shogul? Are you sure I'm not just going to borrow more money?
creating moral hazard, Shogul.
Just be like, yeah, people will just pay for my fucking debt now. Just like the real Spain.
If that should be a game that Paradox makes. That would be fucking hysterical. Like, if we were all just a country, like in present days, playing the EU. It's like, would you like to deregulate the banking industry? Yes, I would, game. Thank you. Let's do that. It's like, what would you like to set your interest rates at? It's like, oh, set it at this low.
Fiddling with like
that could be the game. Like, that could actually be a real game, though. I would actually play that. That would be very funny.
My Aragon spawned some Catholic rebels in a Catholic province.
Yeah,
In a Catholic nation.
In a Catholic nation, yeah.
That's impressive. I'm gonna hand it to them.
What happens if they take power?
You can't deny it.
I'm interested. You should let them and see what happens.
Well, I wanted them to like take northern Sardinia as well to stop the Reformation thing there, but
oh yeah, they're on Sardinia.
Aragon's actually turned up. They're like, no, we got this. We're gonna put this down. Fucking Catholics.
Manchester, by the way, I think the game Supreme Ruler tried to like go in that direction. They just kind of failed because it's like, it's like a war game. But they do have like mechanics in on that side of things.
Yeah, you could do
Like
it with
you-
like the Victoria system. I don't think any companies, not even Paradox, is going to invest the resources into developing a game like that, though. Just pure economic simulator. Too boring to people. There's no market for it.
The problem is that most people wouldn't understand what the hell is
It would teach you,
going
be an
on.
educational game. It'd teach you
Yeah.
all about it.
Trouble with Victoria though is it looks really complicated and deep, but it's not.
Yeah.
I wish there were more options to like fiddle with the pops, like in a mechanical sense.
Victoria 1 was a lot more involved, I think. Like there was a lot more game to it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh, you've actually started colonising properly in the Arabian cities.
I know it's
It's
these
looking good.
strange gifts keep turning up, so now I can actually afford to have nice things. Even as I steal his technology.
You sitting on enough cash there, Manchester?
What's up, buddy?
You sitting on enough cash there?
I'm sitting on about 1900 gold.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Is it not worth investing any of that in manufactories?
Can I build any? Oh, you're right, I actually can. You're right, Dave.
Yes, it's a lot, really, considering we've actually unlocked manufactories now.
Now the peasants won't be in the fields, though. You know, I am playing France, Dave. You may have just doomed us all. Start getting ideas about overthrowing the monarchy.
We're getting close to printing presses now. So I need to build more manufactories.
Hey. Spreading the good word, Dave.
What?
Just got an event. We're spreading the true faith.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm assuming I'm going to get that event online and I can reject it and like make you really unhappy or something. If I were a dick. I think Shogi's just absorbing development so quickly at the moment.
I just want to ensure that I get global trade, but I think I overdid it a little bit.
Just be cool, Shogul. Just relax. It's a friendly game.
Yeah,
Just chill
I
out.
am. I'm.
There's not a point I haven't clicked on you and you're not at war with something. And it's like,
I'm helping Prussia right now.
yes, of course that's what you're doing. You're not annexing.
You're not possibly at all
Trebizond.
moving up into
No.
Russia.
Hmm?
You're not still possibly moving up into Russia through the Caucasus.
No, I am not planning on going anywhere right now. Effectively. I just want pretty borders down here.
I think that owning all of India is a very ugly border.
Do you? I disagree.
It's highly implausible from a historic point of view, and in realistic administrative point of view.
Oh, holy shit, my colonies are actually colonising. First time for everything. Are you guys still beating on Lithuania?
Yeah.
Let me jump in. Oh.
They've actually built a fucking castle in the Azores.
I tried to land there, it really pissed me off.
Why would you build a castle in the Azores?
It's the
Because
capital.
fuck you, that's why.
Its capital is on the Azores, so it automatically upgrades into a level 1. He hasn't built one.
Yeah, no, you're correct. You're completely correct. Fucking Portuguese. Why would the capital go there? They still had a higher development province inland. Maybe he moved it there.
So I think that all the other places are like isolated or whatever, like
Yeah.
they're encircled, so it goes to the islands.
Mm.
The AI will always move their capital if it's isolated.
Yes, it still doesn't mean it isn't bullshit. Fucking Shoggy and his clever answers.
Sorry, I'll try to be less clever.
Thank you. Not a lot of electors left in the Empire.
Can always make more.
Yeah, just make more electors, why not? It's not like it's an ancient tradition with its things and stuff, is it?
It's good. I like how you put that. It was good, Sid.
Thanks, I've got away with words. Things and stuff.
Oh, the game gave me an admiral. It's not very useful.
How did Sid?
What?
How did you manage to get further into death?
Oh, colonies. It's alright, it's only a little bit of debt.
Colonizing too much. You gotta do it slower.
Oh, you're definitely role playing Spain, right?
Hey!
Where's it spawn?
Fucking printing press. France, I think.
We'll duel.
Fuck's sake.
Hey, but
They should spread quickly, actually, anyway. That's fine.
France hates me because fucking Manchester's rivaled me. Can you just outpace me already, Manchester, so I'm no longer a valid rival?
Let's see. Where do I see the little percentage like thing? Where it's like how strong you are.
I don't think you need to look at that. No one needs to know that.
I'm not good enough to know where that is. I can see Dave's for some reason. Stronger than Dave,
See my what?
apparently. Stronger than you according to the little thingy.
Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I've joined a war with somebody, but since you guys pieced out with Lithuania's just started rampaging. And I've got the Danish army coming back to attack me.
Wish I could get a good monarch so I can catch up on ideas and shit. But it's up to the RNG gods.
I guess I've got quite a nice one. I've got a 635 with goods produced and settler.
Yeah.
Please can I fucking piece out this wall? That's what we wanted.
I just realised why I can't form Spain. Because the fucking Moroccans have Madeira. Gosh darn it.
Oh, you actually need that.
Dear. Dear. Oh,
Really?
you need that? Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Lagging again?
It's alright, it's okay, I can do it. I just gotta exert myself. Arrgh!
To be honest, when you get the Caribbean, you'll be fine, won't you?
I should be able to beat them. What's their... Oh, they have 12 military tech. Ooh.
What do you have?
12.
There you go, sorted. Probably you gotta take suit or whatever it's called. Is Manchester just going full eat Europe mode?
I mean, like, I guess, like, I can't. I have to wait like 20 years between each province. Like, I take one province and I have to sit there again. So, it's not a very intense method of play that you make it out to be.
You did at least take Protestant. You should take influence and like humanist or Diplo or something to lower the
I hate those ideas.
aggressive expansion. Yeah, but I mean it's kind of
It's so
necessary if you want
bad.
to conquer quickly. Though I mean it gets a lot easier once absolutism comes around. I think it helps a lot more in Europe than anywhere else.
When is it realistic to do the first circumnavigation?
You need to have like explored most of the oceans in the world and have at least a province on each continent.
So what I need to get? Like, I don't know. Oh, fuck's sake.
Like you need something in like South America. You need something in Indonesia, and you need something in like Africa.
Guess we're going to the Falklands then.
Otherwise, your guy will drown.
Our colony is just going to be angry over that for centuries.
The Malvinas is its other name. You know, they'd probably own the Malvinas by this point if they didn't start a war over them. Ironically.
Yeah, actually, they probably would have, because when the Labour government got in, they probably would have just given it to the Argies.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think the British people do protective of it now.
Well, I mean, no, it's a matter of prestige. I think they are.
That's true.
And of course, the native Falklanders are much more vocal now, right? Like before, they could have been convinced, like, oh, you know, maybe it's not so bad, but now it's like, oh, you know, they came and they wrecked all our shit and used us as human shields, so fuck them. They did that, you know, when they had their artillery in Port Stanley, they put it like next to the natives' houses, so we couldn't shell them back.
I'd love to say I'm surprised, but Argentina at that time was not a great place.
It's not a great place now. They went bankrupt about 15 years ago.
That's true. That's for fuck's sake, bloody consul regency.
They're just carrying on a long Spanish tradition of poor fiscal responsibility.
So true.
Must be very frustrating to have like solid, like hardworking values and like live in a place like that. It must be so fucking like upsetting. That despite your sincerest efforts, that just the way the country is administered is so fucking incompetent. And then it's like they wonder like and then they nationalize all the businesses that go down there and they're like, why doesn't anyone invest in Argentina? Where are all the foreign businesses? Wait a minute. You know, at one point in history, they were like the 7th largest economy or something like that in like the 40s or 50s or whatever.
Yeah, no, they made a killing off the First and Second World Wars because they basically sold all of their beef to us, and their economy boomed.
Check out Constantinople, you guys. It's like the capital of the world.
Yeah, I think we already know that, Shoggy.
Getting that impression.
He's just goading us now, isn't he?
It's got 52 development. Pretty intense.
Damn it, I was thinking London was the capital with 44.
All right, I'm just gonna go like semi AFK for a bit. I'm gonna make some food.
Now's the time to strike.
So this is gonna
now
be
we hit him.
a brief period of peace in the Ottoman Empire.
Sid, can you please hurry up in the Caribbean? 'Cause, like, one of the mission options at the moment is always colonize the Caribbean.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right,
Mendes.
all right. Well, you know what? I was going to form Spain and do that, but no, I'll spend all my money colonizing instead. Okay.
You can form Spain as
Do
well.
it,
I mean, I'm
do-
happy to
do-
help you
Oh
kill.
my God, Sid!
Yeah.
Sid, you need to get your economy under control. This is not responsible.
Well, if you get the Caribbean, then you're fine because you can just steer everything to you.
No, you need to get your economy to a reasonable status first. Should be your prime directive.
All right. Come and help me kill Morocco. All I need to do is pry Madeira off them.
What do you need then? An army, a fleet, or what?
A fleet, just to block them from coming across Gibraltar.
I can do a fleet. I've got a pretty nice fleet.
All you have to do is just bring some heavy
Well,
ships.
it's
out,
not.
sit them
Remember,
in
they
there.
changed it, so you need a fort there.
Sorry.
You need a fort because they can just walk across. You know, on both sides.
No. As long as you own one side, you can block them.
Okay. I need to fabricate. In fact, I think I can declare war with Portugal and. Hang on.
Will that fleet be sufficient to stop?
Yeah, actually, I think I can just go to war with Portugal's claim and take it for them, and then annex them later.
Okay.
How big's the fleet? Yeah, that'll do it. Have you got a Diplo slot open?
I can probably open one up. Give me a sec. There you go. Try now.
Oh, minus 32 opinion.
Oh,
My
shit.
opinion of you.
I'll increase it.
They have a fairly weak fleet. Their fleet is like mostly Carracks anyway. Where's the upgrade button? Oh, I need more money.
India 13 colonies has gone to war, he's getting his ass kicked badly. Is it possible to trigger a rebellion or not?
To what?
Trigger a rebellion.
You could lower autonomy, I guess. But no, I don't think so. By the way, I do not recommend lowering autonomy.
Why?
The problem isn't so much the rebellion, it's that it'll still be there when the modifier for rebellion disappears, and then you'll get one more.
Yeah, you have to fight 2, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. That's what it translates into. I don't like that it just like holds you hostage while you wait and you just watch it. It's like, oh, like in 20 years you'll have a rebellion. Oh, it's like, fuck, well I can't do anything else now, can I?
Unless you're the Ottomans and have like a million armies. Yeah.
Really asking for it at this point.
I'm just
kidding. I actually got the others to in on taking you down, but
did you?
it backed off.
I mean, it wouldn't be very nice, would it?
Neither did you just winning the game like that.
I mean, Great Britain is certainly going to catch up to me in income and overtake me.
Really?
Yeah, with if you take like Zanzibar and you get the colonial United States up and running for sure.
Well, I can't push the tariffs up on the colonial United States. I mean, I am going to get to Zanzibar. I'm starting to push up out of.
Well, you can get
the
tariffs up to like 50%, which means you'll get like 70-80% of their income.
I guess. I don't know. I'm not pushing hard on that front at the moment. I'm just leaving it up to the AI basically to push. And he's fucking it up. Colonies are so incompetent though.
Yeah, you need to build buildings and stuff in your colonies to actually get them to pay off. But yeah, the like the long-term growth potential of North America, I think, is hard to match anywhere else.
Is the draft
That's
for that
like
alliance,
the-
by the way?
Yeah.
That's like the advantage of playing a colonial nation, though. Like, you'll be swimming in money, but you'll never be able to match me on manpower.
That's
That's why I
okay.
got France.
By mercenaries?
Most
By,
Yeah,
expensive.
by which I mean France. You ready to go right now?
I don't think I've got too many of them. Leave my fleet there, have I?
I'm going to wait for the Tunisian fleet to go back through the Strait of Gibraltar, so they're stuck in the Mediterranean. Hang on.
That's fine.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I've got an admiral on my fleet. It's 100% strength. Yeah, go for it. Fuck, they sank one of my ships. What?
Oh, is Tunis not? No, Tunis is.
You
Oh,
probably decide
right.
against
Yeah.
it. No, they are in
Hey,
there.
we got a crusade as well. Nice.
Crusades. Do we have those, Dave? I don't think we do. No crusades in the Protestant faith.
Not the biggest fan of them, no. Seems like a pointless waste of people.
Kind of evolved past that, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm just going to move some light ships down and do the blockade thing.
I gotta say, that's just kind of my entire fleet there at the moment.
Okay. I'll drop a blockade. Move east to the Gulf of thingy-majig when I say so. Is that okay?
Yeah, you have to give me a bit of warning, sorry. Give me like 10 seconds warning. Because I'm doing other stuff.
Actually, I'm going to go and repair my damaged ships first. Oh, at least they haven't built a fucking fort here.
Hey, Shogul, you know you get like nice modifiers saying you're trading in fish and whatever?
Mm-hmm.
Or trading in spice or whatever. I'm trading in fish. Are you jealous?
What? Yeah. Why?
I'm jealous.
What are the good trades, what are the good goods to be trading in?
The most important one for a colonizer is slaves.
How do you even check if you're trading?
Well, if you go into government, it shows up.
Oh
as
yeah, no
trading
I'm
in.
not.
You will be once you get, I think, like once you get Zanzibar at least, probably before. Ivory Coast has a lot of slaves. Cotton is pretty good, but I don't think you'll get that.
Speaking as someone whose economy does not rely on slavery, I think you guys shouldn't enslave people.
Shut up.
To be fair, I have a
think it's
moral
wrong.
objection to it, so if I could ban it, I would. I'm going to put that out there.
I think I will be this game's first abolitionist.
Is it actually possible, or is there an event to abolish slavery?
Yeah,
You get it later.
there is.
Awesome.
I can click and I can be annoying.
It sucks though, because slaves are actually a really, really good trade good. And it not only does it remove all your slaves, it removes all your manufacturers in your slave provinces.
Wow. That sounds really
Okay,
fucking
now-
annoying.
Now I'm reconsidering.
Oh, I can't move out of the Strait of Gibraltar because I don't have enough ships to actually drop a blockade there. So I'm just going to sit here. I don't know how big their army is, so I don't want to move across the strait.
Just siege Madeira and leave it.
It's sieged.
That's fine then, just leave it, just sit here. I'll leave my fleet there, just go do something else.
Yeah, the Aragonese are being good. They're doing some blockading. Just as long as the Maltese don't fucking let their fucking island get occupied or something stupid. Brabant.
What?
Brabant is the papal controller. Amazing. They had like
Until Manchester annexes them, yeah.
Mhm.